Hey, good morning. I'm at my workshop downstairs in the basement, and got a simple tennis stand. I had a stand that someone had, like a tripod here or whatever, 3 stands, and I put a spring in there and a tennis ball. Just screwed a tennis ball in and put a little tape on. Most time when I have classes, I bring a stand, and the kids start hitting real hard. And the idea is not to hit hard, but to practice my technique. And so here I'm practicing. I can see myself through video, or you can go to a mirror and practice and see how you look as far as your stroke. And so here I'm just trying to get hand-eye coordination. I start with a short racket. I have a cover. The old rackets had covers on, and I put a cover on to add a little bit of like a weight on it, like a baseball donut when batters are on it and on deck circle, and they're warming up. And so I'm just practicing with real loose motion, usually using the half racket. I do like the other rackets where they have the V inside, and so I'm going to grab that right now. It has the V, and I put my finger in there, I practice, and it's just real loose. I don't want to be tight, I want to be real loose. So a lot of times people hold the racket real tight, and you just want to be real loose. Let the racket just flow. I always say find the ball here, feel the ball here, then follow through. And I say to the young people, fantastic. And so we usually focus on the forehand or focus on the backhand. And so I tell them find, feel, follow through, fantastic. And it is about having fun. Kids like hit the ball hard. So once in a while you might want to have them, if they're playing tennis, have them hit the ball hard. They want to hit hard, have them hit as hard as they can and as far as they can, and then go back and have them hit the ball soft. Almost every student tries to hit too hard first. They start hard, and really we should start soft. They want to start far, and we should really start close to the net. And so when you think about just keeping it simple, just keep it simple, and don't make it hard, KIS, when you're teaching. And then also I encourage you progression. So if you're hitting the forehand, maybe start with the hand, and just have them hit a ball. Use a soft ball versus a hard ball. There's different types of balls you can use. And so you avail yourself to these balls. You can find them, buy them in bulk, it's cheaper. And so they're soft and they're great for practicing, even for good players. They slow the ball down so you have time to swing and have more successful reps or hitting experiences. And so here I start short, I start with my hand, then I start with half rack, like at the throat, then I start half racket, then I go all the way down to the handle. I can practice both right-handed, and I also like to encourage them to do left-handed because injuries are caused when you have a lot of repetition on one side of the body. Repetitive motion, injuries, whether you're working, doing something every day over and over the same way. I work at a company, and so if I use my right arm, I try to use my left arm. I try to use both arms. I just don't use one arm. And so here I'm using left-handed. I'll start with my hand, progression, then my throat and the throat. I can even go smaller, and then halfway, and then all the way down. Advanced thing to do is see how far you can hold the racket and whip the racket, and so just let it flow, okay? And so it's a great way of practicing. And so I want to encourage you to practice, encourage you to start off soft, not hard, work on your technique. This stand that I made here is not to hit hard on. You can make a stand or buy a stand that you can really swing and hit hard, but this is the kind of stand you want to do. And so, like I said, when you have kids or you're teaching somebody and they want to hit the ball hard, have them hit one real hard as far as they can, get that out of their system, and then teach them to hit soft, okay? Start close, not far, soft, not hard, short, not long. And so it's a good way to practice, okay? And so here I'm using a tennis stand. I hope this is helpful and encourages you.